the man never expected that right after being reincarnated into another world, he would run into a fox transforming into a human. Seeing how adorable he was, the fox immediately decided to feed him a full meal. What she didn't know was that the cute baby in front of her was actually a 30-year-old man. Not long ago, Jack was chosen by a goddess and reincarnated into another world. The goddess granted him an initial level of 1002, but unexpectedly, his king father mistook it for a useless level of just 02. To preserve the royal family's dignity, the king directly abandoned Jack in the wilderness. To prevent being attacked by wild beasts, Jack had no choice but to use magic to form a protective barrier and lift himself into the air. Just when Jack thought he was safe, a massive demonic fox suddenly appeared behind him. Fortunately, Jack used his barrier in time to block the fox's sudden attack. After that, Jack created multiple small barrier cubes and rapidly hurled them at the demonic fox. Seeing that the power was too weak, Jack shifted his attention to a nearby giant tree. He then used his barrier magic to control several large trees and smashed them toward the demonic fox again, slamming it straight to the ground. Jack then pressed the attack, forcefully lifting an entire small mountain. At the sight of this, the demonic fox immediately surrendered. In the end, Jack decided to spare her life. The demonic fox explained that she originally planned to eat Jack to replenish her magic power, but never expected Jack to be so powerful. Jack didn't want to explain too much, so he pretended to say that he was the reincarnation of the Demon King. Unexpectedly, the demonic fox believed him. From then on, the demonic fox decided to follow Jack and become his servant. Just as Jack was about to take her under his command, because he hadn't eaten for a long time, he passed out from hunger on the spot. Seeing this, the demonic fox immediately transformed into human form, planning to personally feed Jack. At that moment, a man appeared and interrupted them. After learning that Jack had been abandoned by the king, out of pity, he came specifically to adopt him. For that reason, he even brought delicious dairy products. Clearly, the food was extremely tempting to Jack. So, drawn by the food, Jack followed the man home, and the demonic fox became Jack's personal mate. In the blink of an eye, 9 years passed. The comfortable life gave Jack the idea of leaving. In order not to make his adoptive parents sad, he deliberately used magic to create a double identical to himself. At this moment, his adoptive father called him outside because he mistakenly believed Jack's magic level was low. He planned to teach him some swordsmanship for self-defense. Since his adoptive father was a renowned powerhouse in the region, Jack placed a protective barrier on himself. As Jack stepped forward with a powerful strike, he directly chopped the wooden sword in half. His adoptive father was shocked by Jack's monstrous strength and then cautiously swung his sword at Jack. Unexpectedly, Jack dodged it with ease. At this moment, the adoptive father seemed to have a suspicion. After all, that previous strike couldn't be avoided without years of training. But he didn't expose Jack's abilities right away. Instead, after returning to his room, he began to suspect that Jack might be a reincarnation of the demon race.